Lately, I've been thinking about the younger version of me, who used to create just because it was fun. The girl who would spend hours drawing, making furniture from scratch, and following her curiosity without worrying about whether she was good enough. But somehow, along the way, I lost track with her. I started to believe that pushing through deadlines, setting high expectations for myself, and constantly going after my goals was what will keep me in the loop. I thought that achievement was exactly the thing that I needed, that would always make me feel better about myself, and only then would come the feeling of fulfillment. But after years of overworking, getting ahead of my problems, and rarely prioritizing myself, life started to feel quite overwhelming. Socializing started to feel like a task rather than just something joyful, and things that once brought me joy no longer excited me. Both my mind and body were sending me clear signals that they needed attention. But instead, I tried to ignore those quiet little voices asking for help. I would think that it's normal to worry about it, and that it's normal to overthink and prepare yourself for each and every situation you might encounter. So I kept pushing them aside until I reached a point where I noticed that I could no longer function the way I would normally do. And when I finally started paying attention to my own body and understanding that it could no longer serve my exhausting lifestyle, only then I did finally start listening to it. So today, this video is a promise to me. A promise to learn how to listen to my body and how to care for myself, to listen to what I need and to accept that sometimes slowing down is necessary, even if that means that achieving my goals is taking longer. If you're a creative person, you probably know that creativity isn't just a hobby, it's a part of who you are. You see inspiration everywhere in architecture, galleries, paintings, nature, and everyday moments. And that has always been the case for me. One day I would find myself painting, another day I would try to make my own clothes, and the next day I would explore a completely different creative outlet. But when I started working full-time, those activities slowly became secondary. My desire to succeed gradually took their place. And when I did occasionally allow myself to be more creative, I put so much pressure on the final result that the process even stopped being enjoyable. So as a result, I stopped creating at all. But what's the point? What's the point of living a life serving others and without indulging to your own desire, to your friend's spontaneous call, not going to this trip, not wearing this outfit? For years, I thought desires were what made me weak, that I was strong enough to separate myself from them and to live a successful life. But guess what? Today, I'm trying to reconnect with a different version of myself. A version that is not driven by results, but by the sense of freedom that creativity once gave me. I want to spark my imagination again, feel excited about creating, and finally give my own needs the attention they deserve. But with no expectations this time, no rules, no pressure to be good at any of it. Just creating for the joy of creating. In this video, you'll see me puzzling, drawing, painting, making collages with dry flowers, journaling, cooking, and reading. And now you would ask, did all those activities help find yourself? And I will reply honestly to you. The answer to this question is not yes or not. And definitely doing those activities doesn't automatically mean that I fixed myself. The answer is that the journey is long, but now I learn to enjoy the journey and not longing for the destination, which is a big difference for me, if you ask. So if you ever felt this way, or if you're experiencing something similar right now, I invite you to take a moment and reflect on your everyday activities. Among all those things you do every day, what truly makes you happy? What brings you peace? What makes you feel like yourself? Healing doesn't have to look like painting, puzzling, or spending time in the nature. It looks different for each and every of us. What's important though is to discover what brings you those little moments of joy and find ways to welcome more of them into your daily routine, especially in today's reality when it's easier than ever to follow someone else's life and lose track of your own dreams and personal way of living. But it's up to you to choose the life that suits you, rather than letting trends and the algorithm choosing it for you. Thank you so much for spending this time with me today. I hope you enjoyed this video, and in case it resonated with you in any way, I would really appreciate if you would give it a like and subscribe to the channel. Take care of yourself, and I'll see you to the next one.